So after giving myself some time to reflect on the second open beta test, I realized I had a lot more fun with it than I originally thought. My initial disappointment came from one particular circumstance, but was that really warranted? The first open beta had its issues, of course. We all know jumpins were OD, running away was OD, pot was OD, and low-key, Milia was kinda
Nice.
A lot of the stuff I started theorizing and experimenting with the character really showed me the potential of her kit in this game. The two core things that come to mind were her loops that led into hard knockdown Oki and her left-right 50-50 off a forward throw. Both of these things, however, are now non-existent, which, to be fair, I kinda had a feeling the throw 50-50 wouldn't last. It was honestly very strong, as it could not be reversaled by anything, at least not to my knowledge. The removal of her loops, however, almost feels like an unintentional byproduct of them nerfing jump-ins and preventing infinites. Gravity functions a bit differently now, and so her moves don't connect the same way. And I'm not sure if it's because of the landing lag recovery or not, but converting off air-to-airs into grounded normals for combo extensions also seemed a bit more inconsistent now, which as a result made the combo routes that led to hard knockdown Oki inconsistent as well. That being said, these changes to gravity and whiffs were overall good changes. I think for the longevity of the game, that is. And on top of that, I still think Milia is a pretty decent character. However, man, do I miss corner carry that led to disc. I'm going to briefly talk about some theoretical stuff regarding combo structure and pressure before getting back to the beta as a whole, so bear with me for just a second. Now, there could be combo routes that I haven't found that do exactly what I'm looking for, and if not, Milia is still a much more dynamic character for not having a one-shoe-fits-all conversion for every situation. And while that may be the case now, the reason why I played Milia was for that knockdown pressure. The combo structure of every character feels like a streamlined reimagining of the concept or archetype the character represents. At least that's the impression I got from the beta. Kai is sort of the honest Shoto, quote-unquote, of the group who plays a mid to long range game. His bread and butter combos really seem to reflect that to me. A lot of them left me in the perfect range to let his toolkit shine. But Timken has moves with a decent amount of block stun, and also slide head that lets him get in, all to threaten the possibility of his command grab. Soul has really good buttons that can pretty much auto frame trap, and as a result, doesn't mind being in your face after his combo ends. And Ram, she does whatever the heck she wants. But in all honesty, her combo structure leads to decent corner carry and a sword setup, etc, etc. I didn't really get that feeling from Milia in this version. It felt like I had to really sacrifice combo game in order to set up Milia into a position where disc was viable. Otherwise, I'm fighting from a position where I have to work to get in again, which again is fine, but I don't feel like Milia's kit was built for these kind of scrappy situations in this game. It felt like a lot of her combo routes would have been much better for maintaining advantage state if she had a similar button to, say, Soul's 5S. Milia likes to play this very movement-heavy form of neutral and attack you from all over the screen, and while she can catch you slipping up close like this, her combo structure doesn't feel cohesive with the rest of her kit. She still has probably the best Oki mix in the game. For example, this Keppel setup I found as a really cool DP safe side switch, but the way advantage state manifests itself from landing an otherwise optimal combo really just led me to play Ino. And I can't stress enough that Milia does have Okizeme still, and she does have combo routes that lead to them. I just missed the loops, and admittedly I did not play enough of Ino to get a super solid feel for how she played, but I immediately noticed the pressure she could apply seemingly after every conversion. Note lockdown felt very good, especially with meter. I'm not 100% sure what the changes they made to the meter gain in this version was, but whatever it was, man, it's definitely chief improved. Since you can straight up die into wall break now, there are sometimes you don't even get the stage transition, and yeah, I would still find myself over 50% meter. It really felt like it gave me more room to use the meter for mix-ups and safe pressure without being scared of not having it for the rest of the round. And yeah, being able to die from wall break I feel is a really good compromise between having the mechanic or not at all. Initially, because of the changes to Milia, I was kind of lukewarm towards the beta. She just wasn't giving me what I was looking for, and I was trying to make my style of gameplay work. but after playing Eno, I really could feel the improvements of the game overall since the first open beta. I'm definitely going to be playing her in the full version, and I can't wait to play more. With that level of excitement for the game, I guess I've obviously had a pretty good time with the beta, although I do hope Milia gets, or we find, decent conversions into center stage or mid-stage Oki. These are just my thoughts, so tell me what you think down below, and see you all Sunday where I'm live with Guilty Gear Plus R tournaments here on the channel. Laters.